So I'm sure you've seen this gigantic SUV on my channel before. This belongs to my friend Andrew. It's a 2001 Ford Excursion. It has a 6.8 liter V10 gasoline engine. And he recently finished a really big project where he swapped the axles from a 2005 Plus Super Duty. So that provides beefier components. The axles are a bit wider as well. Each tire now sits outboard about an inch more than it did before. And one of the big benefits is that in the front he now has coil springs instead of leaf springs. And this provides some really killer articulation that you'll see just in a second. Yeah, so here we go. The camera has a tendency to flatten terrain, but you can at least see what the axles are doing, and you can see that this thing is really twisted. It still has open diffs, and it still has the really high highway gearing. He's going to have it re-geared and have lockers installed, probably an e-locker in the back, and a limited slip diff in the front. You might have noticed those orange shocks. Those are in all four corners, and they're the electronically adjustable shocks from the Ford Raptor. The travel on them is like perfect for this suspension. He had to do a little customization to make them fit, and he's using PWM controllers, pulse width modulation controllers from Amazon to control like the duty cycle of the electronic solenoid in there to adjust the damping. And he has the front separate from the rear. And because there's no friction in a coil spring like there is in a leaf spring pack, he actually has to have the front shocks a little bit stiffer than the rear. I mean, he can tweak it and stuff like that. And when he goes off-road, he can just set it to completely soft, both front and rear. Really a sick build. Anyway, the little motorcycle belongs to my friend Alex. He's the proud owner of a 2023 Toyota 4Runner. So far, he's only put all-terrain tires on it, a little bit bigger than stock. He used to have the Power Wagon. I don't know if you remember that. He got rid of that, and now he's a Toyota 4Runner guy. He's also very new to motorcycles. and Joe recorded some really funny footage of him struggling to climb this hill, and I couldn't help myself. I had to include that. He had an absolute hell of a time. Anyway, if you have any questions about the axle swap project or anything like that, go ahead and post your questions down in the comment. I'll let my friend know, and he can answer any of your questions you have about it. Yeah, thanks for watching. The last clip here, this trail got super narrow. This is in Vinton County in Ohio, and it just got too narrow for the big SUV.